Ladies and gentlemen, very welcome to this special occasion and start of my new interview series, David John StClair Talks of Brilliance. I am David John StClair, NLP trainer, hypnotherapist, life and business coach, and author. One of my passions is modeling in the fields of excellence and brilliance of the highly successful people. Highly successful and brilliant people are like a magnet for me. And this interview series follows the intention to let you model those highly successful people yourself. Avoid the long distance of making mistakes, of trial and error, and simply tap into the essence of highly successful, brilliant, and excellent people. I am so proud and happy to start this interview series with my dear friend, Olga Pavlova. Olga, a very good morning, and let me express the honor to have you with us today.
Very good morning to you, David. Thank you very much for inviting me to this brilliant interview.
For the people who don't know Olga, Olga is an expert in terms of self-love, self-confidence, and manifestation. Who of us doesn't want to manifest dreams? Who of us doesn't want to experience self-love expanding? Doesn't want to have utter confidence where you are steaming with faith and trust in yourself. So let's dive into it. And today's topic is the day I started to believe in myself and made my dreams come true. Olga, please be so kind and introduce yourself a little bit to our audience and viewers or listeners.
Be it my greatest pleasure. So yes, as David said, my name is Olga Pavlova, and I'm founder of Feel Good for Life business coaching and mentoring for women in business. And I create a space for them to allow them to really experience business from the point of nourishment, from the point of abundance, from the point of being kind to themselves, and include the life into the business plan. So instead of running like a crazy monkey, they actually manage to create business that allows them to enjoy the life, connection, be lovely and playful, and be who they are instead of draining. So my clients are those who are not willing anymore to sacrifice their life, their well-being, their family, their relationships, everything what life gives to them, to the business. They are meant to create business that supports all of that. And I'm really grateful for last 5 years doing that. And I had my own previous experiences when I wasn't kind to myself. So that's it.
What a wonderful intention, Olga. And I can already feel that many of our listeners, our viewers are saying to themselves, oh, she's talking about me. And it's the same with me. I am interested in people's journey. I am interested in how a life turned from a not so comfortable and convenient space way towards looking and feeling and seeing something that's so appealing you can only vibrantly and joyously live towards too. So be so kind in the beginning and tell us a little bit about your story.
Oh, okay, where is my story should begin? With the confidence and trust in myself. First of all, I remember me being child, totally confident and totally being okay in my own skin. And I could run to any of the neighbors and say hello and how you doing and chat with them, or stand in the middle of the trolley bus and sing a song. And my mom was sitting, it's like, Olga, can you please take a seat? But I was performing. I knew it's going to make the day jolly. And then at some point along the way, I lost that. I accepted teachers and parents and people around that I shouldn't do that, and I should be more modest, and I should be much quieter. And I did it, and I succeeded. And at some point, I even lost my voice, and it was years and years that I wasn't really expressing anything and sharing anything, because I wasn't sure if that's needed, if that's appropriate or not. So I was just sitting quietly. And years continued, and I had my ups and downs, and some amazing experiences and some hurtful experiences. And some hurtful experiences knocked my self-confidence even more. And it came to the point that I experienced at some point being raped and built myself up, and then experiencing abusive, painful marriage relationship with being mother of 2 young children. And I built myself up, and experiencing building amazing business of delicatessen shops and wholesale in foreign country for me with limited language in UK, and losing it all. And already being mother of 4, and experiencing that I don't even know what I am or what I'm capable of, or if I can pull it all together, and if I can continue like that. And obviously continue like that, I couldn't do that anymore, whatever that was. Yeah. And I needed to start something new. I needed to find something new or something old that was forgotten.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. As far as I understand you, you remember the childlike innocence, how it feels to just express the wonderful playful self, like singing a song, like just being the playful and joyous child who wants to express itself. And then life experiences came onto your journey and shaped the way how you thought about yourself. Do I get you right?
Absolutely. And I remember myself in my second relationship, father of my last 2 children. And as I said, after my divorce and abusive relationship, I again put the sort of pinkish glasses on my eyes. And I wanted to see life beautiful. And I wanted to see people beautiful. And I wanted to see hope and something good in this life. And my partner then, he told Olga, you're not really realistic. You're wearing these pink glasses. You don't see the life. And I thought, probably he's right. I need to really come to my senses. So I took my pink glasses, put them somewhere. I don't even remember where I put them. And I put the glasses that was offered to me. And yeah, it was pretty gloomy.
I see that you are wearing very wonderful glasses. And let's help our audience to find their own individual glasses of self-love and self-confidence themselves.
Absolutely.
So one question that might directly arise here is, what change in your mindset occurred when you would look at the Olga being influenced by imprints, by experiences, being self-limited, where you had been turned into a person of less expressing yourself? and the mindset that you have now. So how was Olga back then thinking about herself? What kind of beliefs did she have?
Yes. And if I look back, it was not straight away. It was gradual disappointment building, disappointment with myself, disappointment with others, disappointment with life events. And I'm going to come to all this. Disappointment with everything what's happening. Disappointment of me not feeling successful, even though that for other people I may be appearing successful at that time. Doubts if I deserve good. And even with me running successful business and being interviewed at those times, how is it you managed to achieve this success? I was in my late 20s in a foreign country without language. And I really couldn't answer that question. I was thinking it's an accident. I don't really deserve that. I don't really know how it's happened. Now I see very different point of view and I see very differently. But then whatever was happening, not satisfying, it was really, I think I probably deserve that. I'm maybe not good enough or smart enough.
Now we're getting to the point. If we would look back for just 2 minutes without emotional attachment, just as if you would look at a movie.
Yes.
And we would look at the distance of Olga in her past. What would she have answered if there was a sentence, I am thinking that life is, and past Olga filled in the blank now?
Yeah. Olga in the past would say it's difficult.
Okay.
And it's not really kind.
And what would Olga say when she would have to complete the sentence from her past? Life is simply... How did she think about life? How would she fill in the blanks if we would ask her, life is simply...
I would say then, I don't know.
So something like a desire for orientation and direction.
Yes, and where I'm looking at it now, it's I was swimming in a river of life wherever it would take me, without really acknowledging and realizing that I as well can choose the boat and the environment and the speed I swim and where I swim, and the time of day. But then it's like, okay, there is a life happening around me. I just need to battle through, to swim through, to do something just to survive, to stay alive.
Okay, so more living like based on a survival mindset and feeling more like a victim.
Yes, absolutely.
I think that radiates with many people who are listening and viewing, who know how it feels to feel like a victim of circumstances and to feel like something is happening to me instead of I am the creator of my life, and just feeling like a victim. And the first advice that we could give those people is look at your past from a distance. Look at everything that happened as if you are watching a movie without any emotional detachment. With detachment, without any emotional attachment. Just detaching from the past that happened and look at it, preserve the learnings, because it had made you the wonderful person you are right now. And everything, every lesson that had been thrown onto your life's path maybe had a brilliant intention to let you grow, expand, and evolve into the wonderful being that you are right now. So everybody who is listening now, just breathe deeply. And as you continue to listen to what Olga and I are going to unfold for you, just relax. Breathe out what you don't need anymore. And inhale everything that's useful, nourishing, and helpful for you. As if we are presenting and laying out the most wonderful buffet in your life that you have ever witnessed, and are invited to eat and pick whatever you want. And as you do so, just keep in mind that this interview gives you the first invitation to detach from everything that had been a burden, had worried you, and limited you from becoming the wonderful, brilliant you already are right here. So one option and one learning unit: look at your past from a distance and understand you are so much more than you think about yourself. You are always more than your brain and your mind can fathom about your being. So with that in mind, and your newly learned ability to just look at your past from the distance as you preserve the learning and let simply go with peace and with ease what you don't need anymore. Let's get back to the present moment again and to Olga's brilliance and joy and wonderful vibrations.
Thank you.
And we want to offer you a job. And the job is step and walk one day into Olga's shoes. Give Olga a day off. Let her just go on a trip, on a wonderful vacation, on a day trip, having joy, having a wonderful dinner, enjoying nature, just giving Olga a day off. And you step into her shoes. So, as you want to do a very good job, that Olga can just have 24 hours of completely enjoying herself with everything she feels like, connecting to her core and shining her innate and so extremely present brilliance, you need to do your job pretty well. So one question we need to ask Olga that you can follow. Olga, as David and you are giving me a wonderful job to substitute you for a day, that nobody would just detect the difference between you and me in terms of thinking, in terms of vibration. Olga, how is a typical day like for you in terms of self-love, in terms of self-esteem and self-acceptance? So how would I need to wake up, and what would I need to think and to feel in the morning to make a good job here?
Okay, thank you, David. That's a brilliant question. I have two pair of shoes. Which one you would like to receive, to try on? I have shoes Olga in the past, and I can give you the look of the feeling of those shoes. And I have as well shoes of Olga in the present. So which ones you would like to try on?
Give me your best present shoes and your biggest joy, your deepest self-love and your most brilliant self-esteem, and how would I wake up to substitute you that nobody would detect the difference? How would I need to...
Okay, I'm happy to share with you my brilliant shoes.
Yes, give it to me. I'm ready to take it all for our audience and viewers.
Okay, close your eyes, you in your bed. You're just ready to wake up and welcome your new day being in Olga's shoes. For just a second, you are just you. But when you open your eyes, you're going to be Olga, welcoming her new day. And you're going to try on her best shoes. Have a big breath in, and the morning begins. You still have your eyes closed, but you already can hear birds, and you know that on the side it's a man who loves you, or partner who loves you, and you love him or her deeply. And birds are singing, and you open your eyes. And from the bed, you see beautiful mountains, magnificent mountains, covered in green, and the birds singing. And the sunrise is just starting. It's early morning. You like getting up early in the morning before everyone gets up. It creates the space only and only for you. This is your time, when you don't need to take care of anyone yet, only you. And welcome this day only for you right now, because you know you deserve to have best day ever, and you deserve to be happy, and you deserve to be loved, and you deserve to be healthy, and you deserve to be abundant, and you deserve to welcome each and every morning of this day starting. And you're going to welcome you. First thing, you're going to welcome you. And then you're getting up from the bed and you're putting on Olga's shoes and you're coming to the balcony window and you're looking at all the beauty around you. And you proceed downstairs where you have big warm glass of water to nourish your body, to wake your body, to wake your mind, to give hydration. And you know that with each drop of this water, you're nourishing yourself, you're nourishing your body, your soul, and every part of your being. And this glass of water, it's only for you. And then you do some stretching exercises. And you're getting into your star pose. It's a star pose where you put your hands to the sides, your legs on the sides of your body. You stretch, you put your head up and you smile. And you imagine that magnificent crown is getting on your head. And you welcome this day fully. And you're ready to give that day for you and for everyone who you're going to touch. And then as well, it's possible that you're going to receive some calls, but you're going to ignore them because it's day and it's time only for you. This 1 hour in the morning, it's only for you. And you're going to be graceful and you're going to say, no, thank you, not this time. This is only for me time. And then you're going to imagine how this day is going to be for you, what you want to achieve, how you want to live this day, how you want to welcome your family when they wake up, how you want to welcome every person who you're going to be grateful to meet today, how you're going to welcome each and every circumstance, what you think. But as well, you know that it's a gift for you. It's a gift to discover and learn about you even more.
So if we make a break that I can be a good learner, I just make a recap. I wake up very early because I want to welcome the day and be awake when others are still sleeping.
Yes.
I understand that it's important to welcome myself, to wake up in a state where I appreciate myself, where I have a mindset of I appreciate myself, I love and accept myself. Then I need to have an attitude of joy towards nature, to tune my eyes into seeing the wonderful and nourishing nature around me. And no matter what kind of family constellation I have, I wake up with a deep sense of connectedness to the people I love and I care for. And as I want to do a very brilliant job, I need to understand that hydration is very important. So I wake up with this attitude of gratitude and appreciating myself, hydrate my body, and also do some physical exercises like stretching, and really get ready for this wonderful day, nourishing my body and my mind. Then to be a good learner and to be someone who uses your shoes that nobody else around me notices the difference between your mindset and mine, your thinking and attitudes and my thoughts and attitudes. What would I need to do to structure my day wonderfully?
Thank you. So as you recognize, there was some call just going on now.
Yeah, I need to learn.
And
exactly. I need to learn
really
that not every call in my life needs to be taken directly.
And straight away now.
And I need to learn. That was great that the call came at the right time, because the universe is helping our viewers and listeners exactly to do the wonderful job and step into your shoes. So I need to understand that in the beginning of the day, I am important and I am the most priority in terms of self-acceptance, self-love, preparing for the day, and not every demand coming towards me from the outside is a demand that needs directly to be fulfilled. So I need to prepare myself with the right vibration and with the right mindset to be ready to take calls that come away. Am I doing a good job so far?
Absolutely, yes, and very good. Well done.
Wonderful.
And my previous and many people experience is that when we get up in the morning, we straight away take care of everyone else, of our family, maybe checking emails, Facebook messages, or something else, or just messages. And we straight away take care of others instead of starting with taking care of ourselves and then progressing, taking care of what needs to be taken care as our personal choice and priority.
Wonderful. So help me to do the job very properly and very good. How do I need to structure my day? Do I need to set goals? What kind of purpose? What kind of content should my day have? How would I need to continue?
Okay, so there you are. You woke up, you nourished yourself, you gave attention to yourself, and then as I am doing, I'm taking care of my busy family. I have 5 beautiful children, 4 of them still living with me. And yes, part of me being mother, this is my shoes of being mother, and I'm taking care of them after I take care of myself. Because now when I'm nourished, I know I can give them good care and attention, and I can take care of them and make sure that they went to school on time and everything is done. And then I'm coming to the space of me preparing for my work day. As well, it's not going to happen straight away. I'm going to go for my exercise, for my morning run or walk, and I'm going to come back and have refreshing shower. And I already know what I'm going to do because I done that the day before. So I know what I'm going to do today, and I know what is my priorities for today. And I'm not going to grab and do everything at the same time or just randomly any kind of tasks. I know what is important for me, for my business, for my progression. And there is, as usually in any person's life, if we put to-do list and we write it neatly and we write everything that we want to do, usually it's going to be 1001 tasks on both sides.
Okay, I will remember. So as I'm new to the stepping into your shoes, and maybe if you are listening here and you are viewing the video, you are just used to a less joyous and less positive and less structured life, and you want to do a good job to step into Olga's shoes here, we recap for you again. So we heard that the next step is full of value to structure your day one day before, maybe in the evening, and make a to-do list, because this kind of preparation pays off big time when the new day begins. That you can sleep with a sense of positive outlook, relaxation and structure, to know already what is my target, what is my to-do list for the day so brilliantly unfolding. So my next step in doing the wonderful job of being Olga in Olga's shoes for this one day is structure your day the day before. Like if it's Tuesday, just structure the day at Monday evening, that you wake up with orientation, with a drive and pull towards what you want to accomplish or to proceed with. And when you wake up this way, you already have orientation and direction. And direction is very, very much important.
Absolutely. And as well, you have a really good night's sleep. Because instead of you continue thinking in your head, consciously, unconsciously, what 1001 tasks you need to do, guys, you know that you don't need to do them all. You know that somebody or everything going to be taken care of either by yourself or others or by universe, because by prioritizing and putting your 20/80 rule, you may find that you don't need to do all those 1001 tasks.
Awesome. As I have never heard about the 80/20 rule, can you help me with this as well? What would I need to focus on in terms of that? What was it? 70/30? No, it was 80/20. So just help me here about the 80/20 rule, because I just want to do a good job being you in your shoes for one day.
Pleasure. With pleasure. So 80/20 rule, or in other words, Pareto rule, it works for everything. And it states that 20% of any effort creates 80% of result.
Okay.
So in fact, if you have a list of 10 things to do, if you do only 2 of the highest priority, most likely you're going to achieve 80% of results. And on contrary, if you add 80% of doing, may give you only 20% of results.
Oh,
so
that
instead
is
of you doing all the things.
That is pretty new to me. As the one stepping in your shoes, I had been distracted in the past, and my day was just like less focus and just doing here and there and everywhere. And I noticed after a few hours, you have just been busy, but you haven't been productive. So
Yes,
when I understand you right, to do a good job, the person following us here needs to understand and make a list and set priorities. What kind of 20% activities is producing 80% of my results? Do I understand you right?
absolutely. Absolutely.
That's great.
Just the attitude. What is the highest priority and what is going to be most useful for achieving my task and for
Okay.
doing a great job?
I can grow into it. Yes, I understand. That feels good. That gives me a certain kind of expanding clarity. And as you are, dear listener or viewer, might also feel your clarity expand as you remember how to wake up, how to welcome nature and an attitude of gratitude, self-appreciation, and self-love, knowing to hydrate your body, to stretch, to do some physical activities, to remember that not every call coming towards you, not every demand from your outside world needs to directly be responded to. And as you furthermore remember, structure your day the day before and focus on the so-called 80-20 Pareto's rule. Just focus mainly on the 20% of activities and energy investment that produces 80% of your results. So with that in mind, Olga, I am beginning to have a clearer job description for myself. So do I need to have a certain internal attitude and mindset in terms of how I do what I do? Let's say I have learned so far to focus 20%, to do 20%, what brings 80% of the results. As you have your day off and I want to be a good jobber here, what would be my internal attitude and what would be my internal feelings as I focus on those 20%?
That's exactly why coaching and mentoring service. The main attitude here is to feel good and to feel
Sounds
at ease.
attractive. Yeah.
Feel at ease and feel grace and feel happy doing whatever you're doing. And if it feels heavy, if it feels that you want to shrink back and hide under the duvet, don't do it. And if you feel that it's anyway the priority for the day or priority for your business or for your family, but you're shrinking down and you don't like doing it and it doesn't make you feel good, find someone else who loves doing it. They may do it much faster and much better than you. And
So,
just focus on what.
I'm so excited that I just interrupted you. Sorry, but that job sounds like a job where I could easily sign up for. You said feel good. Would I need to have a certain feeling in my body somewhere? Where would I need to have this feeling of feel good?
So that's why you start your day earlier, one day in the morning, and tune in into your feeling good state. And you're finding it all everywhere in your body. And you each and every time during your day, tuning into this feeling again and again and again.
Okay.
And that's why we're not starting it busy doing everything, because you may not find that place from the beginning. That's why it's important to find that in the beginning and continue tuning in.
I understand. And if this feeling would have a color. Would there be a certain color where I could relate to this feeling, that when I see the color during the day, it automatically reminds me of the full body feeling of feeling good?
My color, as you are walking in my shoes, it's color green.
Okay, so
You can
I
find
want
it inside you.
every time when I look at the color green, I would be subconsciously reminded of my full body feeling of feeling good. And
Yes,
as I have a
yes. So you
nose,
can look at the.
and as I have a nose, and I smell things throughout the day, would there possibly a smell that could translate this full body feeling of feeling good? If that full body feeling of feeling good would be a smell, how would that smell for me in your shoes?
Oh, that would be your morning rose oil
Mm.
that you put on ears, and you're carrying it around the day, and you experience that smell all day, every day, wherever you go.
Awesome. So I have the resource to, whenever I look subconsciously or consciously at the color green, I might face a trigger reminding me of my full body feeling of feeling good. And every time I encounter that special smell, I also have this anchor and this bridge when I smell my certain smell. Um, if I could condense this full body feeling of feeling good into a visual symbol, how would that symbol might look like or be working in your shoes?
Wow, the symbol is beautiful, and you can find at home in your water jug. It's a flower of life. So each and every time you pour yourself a glass of water and you look at this flower of life in gold, you feel good, and you nourish your body again with water.
Wonderful. I can feel how my feelings of feel good as I connect to the color, the scent, and the symbol double each time I do it. And if there would be a melody of this full body feeling of feeling good, what would be the song that could relate to this full body feeling of feeling good stepping in your shoes? Would there be a certain song which directly expresses this wonderful feeling of feeling good?
Yes, it would be the Louis Armstrong, and I'm feeling good.
Great. So the Louis Armstrong feeling, I'm feeling good.
Great.
And the last idea suddenly by your inspiration popping into my mind is, if I could condense this full body feeling of feeling good into a phrase, into a single sentence, into a power formula, would there be a certain kind of phrase or word combination that I could say to myself?
You don't have to be perfect to be magnificent.
Awesome. So there could be a phrase, just be yourself.
You don't have to be perfect.
And how would that be phrased in a positive kind of way?
Be you.
Be you. That's I think that's one of the most wonderful vitamins a person can intake, just vitamin BU. So last thing in this chapter of your day coming to mind is, if there would be a single gesture expressing this full body feeling of feeling good, the color of green, the Louis Armstrong song, the scent of the rose oil, would there be a certain single gesture I could do every day, even when I go to pee, even if I would have just a minute time that I could perform? What would be the gesture to remind me of that full body feeling of feeling good?
Putting hand on your chest.
Hands on my chest where my heart center is. That's amazing. I can do that during the day, even before I go pee, or even when I return from peeing. I can just do it very easily.
Exactly.
Those are extremely wonderful gestures and anchors throughout the day to do the job very good. So I quickly recap. I would find a color for myself that expresses a full body feeling of feeling good. I would find a song, a melody, which represents the full body feeling of feeling good as focusing on my individual special color would make the full body feeling of feeling good expand. I would find a certain symbol that expresses this full body feeling of feeling good. And I would find a wonderful power phrase, which would be in that case the vitamin of be you. So with that in mind, dear job applicant who you are listening here, do your tasks and everyday life tasks with a full body feeling of feeling good. And as you tap into this wonderful full body feeling, find a color. Find a color who relates and translates your wonderful full body feeling into wonderful color. And as you double and feel automatically, maybe double or triple the full body feelings, and you take your breathing with you. Yeah. Find a scent exactly expressing your full body feeling of feeling good. How would this full body feeling of feeling good just smell for you? And as you do this, just surprise yourself by instantly and rapidly finding a symbol which expresses this wonderful full body feeling of feeling good. Oh yeah, and I know you're doing so great listening and watching here. And as the wonderful color, scent, symbol, and the full body feeling of feeling good expands and multiplies, you find your personal individual song or melody who expresses this extremely important and brilliant and unique and ever expanding feeling and experience for you, finding your certain individual melody or song. What kind of song would express the vibrant, wonderful, full body feeling of feeling good you experience right now? And as you do, find you a personal phrase like, I, wanting to do a good job to step into Olga's shoes one day, have learned the personal phrase for myself, just take the vitamin, be you. So with that in mind, I am wonderfully equipped for the day. I am walking in shoes that fit so extremely great. So when it comes to the evening, Olga, what would I need to do to finish the day and finish a good job that when you return tomorrow, you notice that everything had been as if you had never left?
Yes. Yeah, that's again the proceeding with the gratitude. So before you getting to sleep, just think about what was good about this day. What was good about the experiences? What you managed to accomplish? And even if you didn't manage to accomplish, what was good about that? And then as well, prepare yourself for the brilliant, easy day tomorrow. Write your 1001 tasks for tomorrow with the attitude that you're going to pick only few that you're going to focus that are most important, most joyful, most meaningful, and most productive tasks that on highest priority. And maybe tomorrow the highest priority or create amazing meal for your family. Or maybe your most meaningful task for tomorrow is have a meaningful business meeting. Whatever it is for tomorrow, choose today and know the rest of your 1001 tasks, the rest of 80% will going to be taken care by something, someone, or maybe they don't need to be taken care of because when you do those 20%, everything else, it's not that important anymore.
But it's totally good. So I would need to close my day and continue to live my day with an attitude of gratitude. I would take some time to review the day and tap into what I have accomplished. I would solidify the huge value and importance of the 80-20 rule. And I would just sharpen my sense of doing and applying the 80-20 rule, what is most important, experiencing that sometimes doing so all the other things simply and easily fall into place. What would I feel if I would go to bed in the evening? What would I need to do to make the day extremely wonderful and rounded up?
Say thank you to everyone and everything, and say thank you to this day, and thank you to yourself that you completed and closing one more day, and you welcoming another restful, beautiful, restoring night that is going to restore your body, your soul. It's going to as well help to restore and put in order your thoughts and thinking, and tomorrow you're going to wake up again energized and nourished, full of energy to welcome new day. But today is complete.
That's awesome. So I need to end the day with a feeling and a sense of completion. And I just need to say thank you to my experiences. Thank you to the day, and thank you for all the positive and nurturing and wonderful, supportive things that had happened to me. And just be at ease and at peace with myself. Great. Yes. So I am stepping again into my shoes and take all the positive and powerful and useful and nourishing things you taught me with you, and I give the shoes back to you that you can continue to live your brilliance. And I am totally confident, dear listener and viewer, that you have learned a lot individually for you how it was to step in Olga's shoes for a day, how to try the mindset of self-love, self-acceptance, and brilliance. So a quick recap: wake up early, enjoy nature, have a feeling that for a quite while is extremely important that you focus on yourself. Stop taking calls and signing up for every demand coming directly your way. Feel a deep sense of connectedness with your family or your beloved ones and the people who are very much important to you. Hydrate your body. Do some exercise in the morning. Feel happy and at ease for having structured the day before. That you have your task and to-do list. Live your day focusing on the 80-20 rule. Do what's most important and brings the most impact and results. Then do it with a full body feeling of feeling good. Find your personal color. Find your melody, your scent, your symbol, and experience to have the right nose to detect all this. And as you find and keep your symbol, your color, your melody, your scent, and your condensed phrase, like it was for Olga, take the vitamin, just be you. You simply trust in life, follow the flow, and experience how this full body feeling carries you, supports you, and is with you all throughout the day. When the day ends and your day ends as you listen to it, just say thank you and experience the day with an attitude of gratitude. And Olga and I so deeply know that this call has been of so much value to you, and we hope that it has given you more value, more structure, more tips and insight that Olga's and my brain can even fathom, because when people listen and start to model excellence and brilliance, they simply, and that wouldn't surprise me, they simply know what it means that you can pretend to do everything and master it. And maybe this call is a start to let you find your individual shoes of excellence, self-love, and self-acceptance. Take on your glasses of finding the beauty, the positive, the encouraging in life. Detecting what is supportive. Attracting new people in your life, new experiences who support and nurture your life's journey. And you just met two of those people who are ready to do this. If you are a female entrepreneur and wanting to make a very special experience, connect with Olga. Olga will tell you exactly how to connect with her, how to reach her. Olga will tell you now how to connect at Facebook, Twitter, and her website. And there is also the fortunate circumstance that Olga still has a spot for her self-love business retreat happening. So I give the stage back to Olga, and Olga can tell you everything that you ever wanted to know how to connect with her. Please do so, Olga.
Oh, brilliant. Thank you very much. I'm really happy to share this opportunity and this special program that I created for women in business to try on her personal shoes of walking of the life of self-care, self-nourishment whilst running her business. And that's why I created this retreat that you mentioned for women in business. It's self-love business retreat that allows them to experience and feel how it is to be taken care of by herself on a daily basis. How is it we can create a business plan that includes life and includes everything that you want to include: your body, your healthy body, your healthy relationships, your playful time, you being you, and as well not running yourself to the ground by running your business and doing so many tasks by yourself, doing all these 80% of tasks and never ending lists that you just feel that it's never going to finish, and you think that you're going to only succeed better and achieve better results if you have more hours per day or if you do more, and it's never going to happen. And probably many women in business and even many men in business discover that the more they do, it seems that results are the same, or even if it's profits expanding and business expanding, actually it feels like hours are shrinking and there is nothing left to fit anymore into your life.
Olga, what is your website address? Where does our viewer or listener have to go to?
It's really simple, www.feelgood4.live.
Awesome.
So,
that is pretty easy to remember.
yeah.
How can people connect with you through Facebook, for example?
It's the best way is to drop me an email to Olga at feelgood4life, and I send rest of the details how you can connect, or find Feel Good for Life on Facebook as a page.
I can recommend this because Olga has also a free program that you can enjoy. And I totally would encourage you to just harvest the benefits of this wonderful, brilliant friend and business partner.
Right. It's called Self-Love Business Metamorphosis, free program for 11 weeks to enjoy and be involved with other women creating self-loving daily routines.
And you listen right, there is also something for free here, and just take it. So
yes.
If you want to model brilliance and excellence, if you want to have support in your manifestation, you can connect with me at www.david.StClair.changeworks.com. So repeat slowly, www.StClair, StClair -change-works.com. You find me at Facebook as David John W. StClair, or you can follow my Twitter at Rainbow Concept. And of course, you are invited to follow the next interviews coming here. Next interview will be with Mr. Happiness Engineer himself, Per Simpson. I'm also very, very much looking forward to it. And for now, Olga and I hope, know, and trust that you feel this eagerness to connect, that you have harvested very benefits, much benefits, many benefits, and may you say thank you as much as I say thank you for listening or viewing, as much as I say a very big thank you to Olga for her awesome, valuable, wonderful contribution here. It has been an honor and a pleasure to interview you and to add value to many in the world. So your last message for today and your last words, as I say, hi everybody, see you at the next interview. I hope and know you enjoyed it. Your last words for today, Olga.
Be you and feel good today.
Be you, feel good today. Live out of an attitude of gratitude and appreciation. Believe that you are worth to make your dreams come true. Manifest with ease and just enjoy your wonderful day. David and Olga say hi and enjoy life.
The best. Thank you very much.